I'm told you were there at the commissioning of the 18 million ton refinery.
Oh, truly
How did you feel?
outstanding, amazing. I was completely awestruck. What has been achieved there is just simply amazing, and a huge credit to the team. And not just that, actually I visited Salaya at the same time. Salaya is almost complete and it looks beautiful. I don't think there's anyone from anywhere in the world who wouldn't look at our projects and say that we're doing a world-class job. And in fact, only that same week, just a few days before, Technip went to our refinery as part of a survey for preferred suppliers, and they rated us 5, which is the highest ranking that they can give to any contractor. The company name, the Essar brand, has not been associated with contracting in recent years, simply because we're building our own assets. We now have to convince the markets that we truly are an independent contractor. Once we've established ourselves as that and gained that level of market acceptance, then for sure all of these achievements will come to the fore and will be accepted for what they are, as huge global scale achievements. Internal challenges, because we've been below the radar for so long, actually even within ourselves there are doubts about what we are and what we can achieve. And you almost have to go and show our employees what they've done. And it's only when you explain to them and you put it in the context of what is happening everywhere else in the world, that suddenly I think people sit back and they think, wow, this actually is a huge achievement. I look at Gigi Mehta when he went and presented in Mumbai at a conference I can't remember how long ago now, but last year, a year ago now. Yeah,
yes,
and when he presented what had been achieved on the DCU erection to an audience from all around the world of professionals, people that we intend to be our peer group, and he saw the interest and the encouragement and the way that we were admired because of that, suddenly the level of self-belief just goes up dramatically, and nothing has changed except perception. We've started the process. We've changed the structure of the company. The changing of the structure was deliberate. It was to allow individuals who have huge capability, who had previously not been allowed to use that capability, to come to the fore and become known in their own right for what they're achieving, and to allow that ability to flow. And now that has to be percolated through the whole organization. So everybody is given their chance, their empowerment and their accountability. And in particular, I think we're also dramatically changing the age culture.
Going ahead, what do you intend to put in place to convince companies to make you the preferred supplier?
No, we're going to switch the focus a little bit. The last year we've been focusing on this self-belief. Next year we have to focus on key customer accounts. When I speak, usually I will say that from my perspective, when I look at what I have as a starting point here to create this world-class EPC company, the building blocks have come from working with our sister companies. The kind of projects we have executed are the kind of projects most companies could only ever dream of executing. They will never have the opportunity, and they certainly never have the opportunity in this country. So we have had an all-encompassing role in delivering some incredibly large achievements. The refinery expansion that was completed, this is something that I think is a credential that maybe only 1 or 2 contractors in the world can truly claim. No PMC there apart from our own, no project management company there apart from our own. Most of the detail engineering also done by us, the entirety of the construction done by us, not very many subcontractors in there. It's just an incredible, immense achievement. We had a big debate yesterday with Technip about pricing. They explained why it is, in their view, that Korea has a pricing advantage over anyone else around the world. We went step by step on it. Actually, there is no reason why we can't achieve that level of pricing as well. I think if it's done properly, an Indian EPC can be as competitive as any EPC anywhere in the world.
And in terms of, Are you planning when you are planning going overseas?
Yes.
And are you planning any strategic alliances, or are you planning takeovers, or are you planning organic growth?
No, all options are open, but our first need is to establish ourselves in the overseas territories in some fashion. We started off by setting up marketing offices. We'll now reinforce that by putting in smaller tendering teams and local analysis teams. We've started bidding projects. We have to win a few of those projects. We have to establish ourselves with at least one credential in each territory. In Papua New Guinea, we've got the airport job. In Singapore, we've got a project, and we have to follow that fashion everywhere. In terms of alliances, we've also started the process with alliances, where we're already well down the trail with a Portuguese company for an alliance in South America to do pipelines. The benefits of doing it that way are huge for us because they're already established there. They have all the marketing network. They know how the markets operate. They will help us with the pricing levels, and we bring the credentials and we bring the skill base to it.